I'm for God of Thunder.
Let me take this one. I'm Rananui, God of the Sky.
But I'm Shiva. I'm the god of creation. So this should be mine.
I'm the god of the sun, Ra. Without me, this whole new world would be nothing.
But I am Jesus, the Son of God.
It's too soon for you.
I am Isis, goddess of motherhood, so I shall take this one.
Guys, maybe we should take turns. Or different lands and peoples.
Or different time periods.
Just you late starter, Jesus.
It looks like this place is gonna take a while to get going. Only dinosaurs there for a while.
I'll vote you for it. I don't think they're gonna sort this out in a hurry. Yeah, let's head down to Earth. Let's go to the end and see what happens. Yeah.
Good evening. I am your hostess Athena, Greek goddess of wisdom and war.
And I'm Aphrodite, Greek goddess of love and beauty.
And we're going to take you on a quick jog through some key moments in history.
Starting with the ancient civilizations. The Egyptians predate even us Greeks by thousands of years.
By the time Cleopatra is born, the pyramids have already been standing for more than 2,500 years. They've been there a really long time.
And they matter because they show us that the ancient people had skills and wanted to make things that would last long after they were gone. Better than today's building codes.
Mm-hmm.
Cleopatra was queen till 18.
Cleopatra was so smart, She knew 7 languages.
She was cute and beautiful.
Julius Caesar fell in love with her, and they had a son.
After Caesar died, she met Mark Antony.
Their story had a sad ending.
Someone told Mark that Cleopatra was dead.
And then he took his own life.
When Cleopatra heard that, she took her own life too.
So sad.
No.
Now, where have I heard a story just like that?
Ah, you'll have to wait and see. But first, a very important birth.
Fear not, we bring you good news of great joy that will be for all the people.
Huh? Are you one of those healing angels?
We are. Now listen up. Today in the town of David, a Saviour has been born to you. He is Christ the Lord. This is your sign.
A sign of better times, I hope.
You find the wretches are flying in major.
A manger? A baby laid in a manger? Is this the sign of a greatness?
You'll have to trust us on this.
You expect us to believe that this baby born today is going to bring peace on earth into this world of turmoil, fear, mistrust, greed, oppression, and cruelty? Is this baby born today really going to change the world?
I guess we'll find out for ourselves.
Yeah.
Then what?
Well, that all happened like the angel said. But then there were some dark years.
It's dark.
It's so dark.
What's happening?
Not much.
The crusading.
The burning witches.
The Black Plague wiped out a third of the population of Europe.
Sounds horrible.
Can we skip this bit?
Sure.
I walk a lonely road, I'm the only one that I ever know. Don't know where it goes, but something's on me and I walk alone. I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams, where the city sleeps is up to lovely on my night and walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone. My shadows on me, beside me. The shadow's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone enough to find me. Till then I walk alone. Don't know where it goes, but it's hard to prove. That's what I mean, I walk alone. Hello, heart's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone enough to fight me. Today I walk alone.
Well, that was fun. Hello, ladies. I'm sorry, I've forgotten your names.
Catherine.
Anne.
Jane.
Anne. I'm Caroline.
So, Catherine and Jane and Catherine.
And you're all married to the same guy?
Not at the same time.
Well, what happened?
Well, I was first. Then he divorced me and decided to do an Anglican church to do it.
I didn't give him a son, so he accused me of being a witch and had me executed.
He didn't like the look after me. Divorce.
Lucky.
Jump on my head. You just outlived him.
He sounds a lot like a monster. Shh, here he comes.
She's been married to the dog for and everyone was in the ring. Will yourself. I'm right on man, I'm Henry. Henry A. Second verse, same as the first. I'm Henry A. Henry A. I got married to the red on shore. She's been married to the dog for and everyone was in the ring. Well, hello, wives.
Well, hello! No, thank you. This song isn't even about you.
I don't care. I am very, very important. And I am a king, you know.
More than 70,000 people lost their heads because of you.
I like music and dogs.
And women!
Well, I did hit down a lot of you, but I needed a son.
And he got one. Edward VII, who became king when he was only 9.
But the crown ended up with his half-sister, Queen Elizabeth I.
It's all quite complicated, isn't it? The royal family.
Yeah, nothing's changed.
Anyway, who's next?
Ah, that is the question.
Hi, I have a meeting with Mr. Green, the theatre manager.
Ah, well, all the world's a stage.
Ooh, I like that. Got a pencil?
To be or not to be?
Now that is a great question.
Mr. Shakespeare,
That would be me.
how can I help you?
I've written a play for your theatre. A romance. I hope that doesn't make you uncomfortable.
What?
It's a word I invented. That's right, I was lonely, so forsooth, I decided to add some words to our language.
I don't like the sound of that.
Remember what happened to Anthony and Cleopatra, the tragic love story? Well, I give you Romeo and Juliet.
No, but I don't like the sound of that. Romantic is not a popular topic for a play.
Critic.
What?
Lackluster.
Is that supposed to be an insult?
Suspicious. Majestic. Swagger.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you will.
I most certainly will not. Good day.
There's no more faith in thee than in a stewed prune.
Well, I liked it.
And I've got more than that, good fellow. But brevity is the soul of wit, so I'll be gone.
Good luck.
Good luck to you too.
Good day. Oh, goodbye.
Shakespeare did okay in the end.
He added more than 2,000 words to the English language. But hark, the winds of change are coming still.
Servant, why the peasants complaining?
There's a cost in living crisis. 1 single loaf of bread costs more than half week's wages. Just one loaf.
Then let them eat cake.
Really? Could you be more out of touch?
Except I actually didn't say that.
You said brioche. Let them eat brioche instead of lady cake.
I didn't say that at all. I didn't say let them eat anything.
Okay, you are a good person. Down with people. It's just they don't see it that way, and now they're coming for you.
Louis, do something.
What, dear?
I didn't say what he said I said.
What's that racket?
It's the people. They're marching. They're taking Bastille and they're coming for us.
For us?
They've had enough. The country's broken. Now they want to break us.
Oh dear, it looks like we're doomed.
There is a life about the sun tomorrow comes. Will you join in our crusade? Will be strong and stand with me? Beyond the barricade, is there a world you long
Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette were both executed.
And France was fully republic. People power!
It's around now that people became rock stars nowadays. More like Baroque stars. Like me, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. More important pieces than that. This one has been played through the ages in every piano lesson in every country in the world. It's such a hit. Yes, okay, and my friend Ludwig, he was pretty popular too, but I paved the way. Also, ballet was a big thing. And opera was really taking off.
It's okay, it's okay.
We got this.
So much art, so much music and dance, so much culture, all around the whole world. But not everyone was amused.
Queen Victoria, here's an industrial revolution.
We are not amused.
And look how your empire's expanding.
Still not amused.
Far, far away, New Zealand has been discovered.
No, I'm going to have to stop you there. It wasn't discovered, it's always been there.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
And straight away, we were punching above our weight. Led by Kate Shepherd, that's me. New Zealand was the first country where women win the right to vote.
Good job, Kate.
So make sure you vote. I fought hard for it.
Well, what do you think about Your Majesty?
Important work, but still not amusing.
Ah, you want amusing? How about this? Are we having fun yet, Your Majesty?
No.
Are we amused?
Not. We are not. Okay. Why don't we straight from here to here? What over the pill? Happy to hear about this. Moving pictures we are on
fight them on the beaches.
I see the world slowly being transformed into a wilderness. I hear the approaching bombs that will destroy us. I feel the suffering of hundreds of people. And yet, if I look up at the sky, I feel that somehow that peace will return once more and this horrible war will end. Anne Frank was murdered in a German concentration camp in March 1945, lest we forget.
It's halfway through the 20th century. People need cheering up.
Are we ready for a new king?
Walking through a party in the county jail. The prison band was there, they began to wail. Band was jumping and the joint began to swing. You should have heard this knocked out jailbird sing. Let it rock. Everybody let it rock. Everybody in old cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Spider Murphy played his tenor saxophone. Little Joe was blowing on the slide trombone. Drummer boy from Illinois would crash, boom, bang. The whole rhythm section was a purple gang. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in old cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Number 47 said to number 3, you the cutest jailbird I ever did see. I sure would be delighted with your company. Come on and do the jailhouse rock with me. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in old cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. 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 Dancing to the jailhouse
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Feel the country!
Okay, everybody, breathe, breathe, breathe.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Hey Buzz, come join me.
you thought Elvis was a vibe, brace yourself.
It's such a feeling that my love I can hide, I can hide, I can hide. Yeah, you got that something I think you understand. When I feel like something, I wanna hold your hand.
In Prag.
So now we pretty much find ourselves here.
And here and now, all over the globe, there's a new revolution. After colonization and so much history being lost, people are finding themselves again.
We are color, felt in spring. You are the wind, breathe into me. You inherit me, I inherit you. I am the language you speak to me. As far as the eye can see, everything has changed. Tell me, how can we stand by? I don't wanna be the same. all the waters, the rivers and streams flow through the armor where I am breathe. I am with you, and you are with me. Like stars and fires, with lions in the green. As far as the eye can see, everything has changed. Tell me, how can we stand by? I wanna be the same.
We will listen to the voices of the past.
Let them eat cake.
All that separates must be overcome.
We are not amused.
But I didn't say that.
I have a dream. Ask not what your country can do for you.
Be the change you wish to see in the world.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
We're more popular than Jesus now.
They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats.
Well, some of the voices. A lot has changed since that first Big Bang in politics and war, sport, art, and culture.
And the gods are still bickering over who's in charge.
Only one thing is certain. We sure do have a lot of history.
You gotta help me. I'm losing my mind. I feel like history is always being unkind.
Then try teaching less at school. Cause people forget that history's not that cool.